We're now going to have another panel discussion. Nomad, I know you ran off, but you have to come back on now. And Chad Fury, can we all welcome Chad Fury? Let's go. How do you feel after that performance? You're incredible.
Exhausted is how I feel.
Nomad, you are incredible.
Nah, don't do that.
Like,
I'll
wow,
go back
I had to record everything. Anyways.
Appreciate that, though.
Wow, this has been such a great day of talent. Hey, Chad, what's up?
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
That's good. How are you both feeling? Now that this is happening?
Yeah, look, I'm super proud, to be honest. One of the things that has become really apparent to me through the show that I didn't expect was how emotional it was going to be. And I hope you all felt that too. For me, that's come through real big. Like, obviously, we believe in everybody who's come up and we've presented in front of you. And but it's just so emotional, you know? Like, everybody's really come genuinely to show you what they have. So big shout out to everybody again, please.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I express a lot of the same sentiments, and I think I said it more than once during my set. You know, I'm just grateful to see you guys out here, and not just the fact that you showed up, but you're also showing out and giving us that energy that, you know, us artists crave and want to see when we're on stage. So, you know, just really thankful and grateful. And yeah, that's.
I feel you. Nah.
Gracious.
Well, the purpose of this second panel discussion is to essentially put faces and personalities behind the We Move productions, but to also, I guess, to share your vision more of what you are both trying to do with We Move in the future, and then to, I guess, establish a dialogue with the Melbourne scene about the music industry.
Cool, and with that, because there is one person who is invisible from our team that I just want him to come up here and just say hi at least.
Okay.
Dietrich, you got to come out here and say hi at least. Give him
Yeah,
a big
pressure
shout
him,
out.
guys, pressure him.
He
Come
didn't wanna
on.
go.
Nah,
He doesn't
come out
like
here. We
being a
can't see-
face.
I can't see. Can
Just
everyone
come
see
here for
him?
1 second and tell us who you are. Tell us what you do. Oh.
I'm not going to say I'm surprised because he's a shy guy.
He's a very shy guy, but he's also a very talented guy, and, you know, he's doing his thing over there. So if we can make some noise for Dietrich, please, he's the man. Killing it over there.
Okay, so let's start off with the why. The why behind you starting We Move Productions.
I actually want to hear what you have to say about this one. Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing the rounds, doing interviews and podcasts and things, and so I think we've probably all had a good chance to reflect on this quite a bit over the last little while. And I think, you know, as earlier in the earlier panel, people said there's a lot of reasons for them, a lot of barriers for them to showcasing what they really have, you know. And I think visibility is a massive thing that is an issue for at least our community of music, you know, to be put out into the mainstream. And I think, like what was identified, you know, it's hard to have platforms that really give you the shot. And I think when we all sat down together and we kind of conceptualized where we wanted to go, it was really important for us to, one, bring the community together, two, if we've got to create the damn platform, you know, like, and something that's important to us is, you know, it's for the people, it's for the artists who really are, like you guys have seen the people that come up today. They're talented, you know, like, there's so much talent
100%.
around, but not a lot of visibility, and so that's part of that for us, that why.
Yeah. And I think to continue those sentiments, you know, it's we're living in a digital age where content is king, and, you know, we just understand that some of the content that we like seeing, you know, we all watch like Tiny Desk by NPR, we all watch Colors on YouTube and these performance series, but we also understand that those opportunities are afforded to people overseas and people that reach a certain status. But we know that here in Melbourne, we have, you know, the term you like to use, grassroots, you know, upcoming artists who are really doing their thing, and, you know, you see them live in person. They might not be the most popping on Instagram or whatever, but you know that they've just got it, and we just really want to help to showcase that and, you know, spark some kind of rebellion in the scene, you know, like just help to light that flame.
So are you suggesting that this currently doesn't take place in Melbourne, or perhaps that it doesn't take place, that's cool, or perhaps it doesn't take place to the level or the quality that you would like it to? I guess what I'm trying to say is, what gap are you trying to fill in the music scene in terms of a production company and what you would do for artists?
I'm glad that you brought that up so that we can clarify. We aren't trying to say that we're the first to do this at all. You know, we understand.
I wasn't.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah. I just
No, we are.
Yeah, no, it's not like we're looking around and seeing that there's nothing. It's just that we see room for more, and you know, these artists might go on another platform. I think there's one. There's Jupiter Sessions that's happening interstate, and you know, let's just give them another additional piece of content so they can go do those sessions, go do another sessions somewhere else, and then come and do Red Door sessions. And yeah, just, you know, there's an endless demand for content. So if we can help to supply that, and yeah, that's pretty much essentially what we want to do.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not common that you can find someone who will make content for you on like a collaborative basis, like outside of that organic, oh, hey, you want to collaborate type thing. This is something that, can people approach you to do this, to be on Red Door, or do they have to be selected?
No, 100%. Like I said, like we're not trying to exclude anybody, any type of music. Like there is, we don't have rules. You know, we're not about that. There is a little bit of a curating process, obviously, but that's more about where you might be at in your journey as an artist and whether you're ready to now step to the kind of platform that's there. But come hit us up in our DMs, you know, like if you really feel you're ready, come through and let's try it, you know.
And just for context as well, for those who aren't aware of what we're discussing up here, so you know, we put on these events, but Red Door Sessions is actually something that we started last year, and all the artists that you've seen today featured on our first season. Season 2 is on the way, and it's really just a performance series for them to showcase their original music and have it as something that can be part of their single release or, you know, music release. So that's what we're trying to do here. And like Chad said, you know, if you're an artist with music that's coming out, you can hit us up in the DMs. So yeah.
I really like the formula that you're using. In terms of, you know, having a season or a series and then celebrating it with an in-person event. Do you plan on using this as a blueprint for how Red Door will work moving forward?
Yes.
Is that because you're like, it works?
I mean, we do have like other plans. You know, we've got other avenues that we want to be able to plug all the talent into. Can't reveal too much yet. Don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, but also
I'll reveal it. So we're actually doing. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I thought that was real.
Yeah, no. Oh well, you know, we can tease it, I guess. You know, we want to get into the podcast space. You know, we move apparel. You know, things like that.
Can we, Deidre?
Oh yeah, Deidre. Permission? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
What just happened?
Just excitement, you know.
Yeah, nah, that's cool. Wow. Let me look at the next, because these are just follow-up questions. Okay. We've talked about the gaps. We've talked about what you're trying to do. Last month you released a We Move roadmap.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Detailing some of your upcoming dates and teasing some of your future projects. I know that you didn't end up sharing in that little situation.
Oh, see, we can share. Yeah.
Can you? Yeah. This is now where I ask you if you can share some with the people.
Right.
A teaser.
Well, yeah. As we specified before, we have Red Door Sessions Season 2 coming out soon on YouTube. If you want to pull your phone out right now and search Red Door Sessions and subscribe to our channel, so you can, you know, help us out with that. That'd be cool.
Hang on, not if you want to. If you want to do it.
If you want to do it now, then yeah, that's up to you. But yeah, Season 2, we've finished filming it. We're in the process of finalizing the cuts, but that'll be coming out later on this year. And other than that, yeah, there's just a bunch of different things we're working on. We want to get into the podcast space, interview space, and we're also open to ideas as well. So, like we said, DM us and let us know what you as creatives have been thinking about, and what might help to grow the scene, because we're definitely in the business of helping make those moves.
Okay, y'all are presenting as superheroes who can do everything and anything. And I'm not saying that you're not, because they're absolutely superheroes. But what can people do to like pour back into your vision, or where are you potentially struggling? And this might be a moment to express that to anyone watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna get honest on them.
Let's get honest.
Let's get honest.
I don't know any other way, to be honest.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is like, inaction is the hardest thing. So if you see something and you feel like you should support it, probably support it. If you get a feeling for it, like I'll just take it all the way back to when I was like this tall. I'm a massive fan of music, 100% because I used to hide under my mum's bed and watch her sing. And I used to feel all her feelings. She's battled with depression and stuff her whole life, so I used to feel those feelings. And music was that thing. Music makes you feel something. That fundamentally. That's what it does, So, and what we're trying to do is really just give those stories that are lesser told, that music that does make you feel. We're just trying to give it some spotlight. So the best thing that anyone can do is just follow and support us. Show up to the shows. Those of you who bought tickets and didn't show up. No.
Did you just do a heart at the camera?
Those of you who bought tickets and didn't show up.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just laughing too much in my head. Exactly what the bro was saying. We put these events on. The biggest thing you can do is give us the numbers and show us that there is demand for it and that you guys want to see things like this. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Right now, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and just help us to grow this thing faster. This is a passion project from all of us. None of us really are making an income off of this. This is just something that we do in our spare time. We go to our 9-to-5s after work. We sit in the garage all day and just try and plot out the event and plot out details and things like that. So if you can, just assist us and promote it to your friends. Tell someone that you know. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell the person that lives next door that Red Door Sessions is happening and We Move Productions is really out here moving. And, that way we can try and push this even further than people expect it right now.
Wow, yeah.
And if for some reason you don't feel confident in doing that, tell us why, because maybe it's something that we can learn and do better with. We're open to learning. For us to do what we want to do, we need to be better and we need to learn how to do that. So, that's why we're big on that feedback thing,
Yeah. Be brutal.
Ooh. Well, thank you so much to Nomad and Chad Fury for coming up here and for putting this on. Did you want to shout out the generous sponsors, or did you want to do that later? It's up to you.
No, we'll talk about them now. So I said it briefly, but Multicultural Arts Victoria has been really supportive in helping us do not just this event, but also the Red Door Block Party. So we just want to shout them out for letting us be part of the NEWPRINT2 program and, giving us that backing and that support to put this on and take the risks that were needed to make this as creatively sound as it turned out to be today. So shout out,
Mav.
And shout out to Creative Victoria, shout out to Oz Council for the Arts. Who else am I missing? Oh, shout out to this venue as well, the Footscray Arts Centre. You guys have been really accommodating in helping us set up today and making it what it is. Shout out to everyone else, the 1%ers who just helped us get it over the line and helping out in your smaller roles, and you guys are going above and beyond. So we
shout out to you guys for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the audience.
Thank you, for real. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, that wraps up this panel talk. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're now welcome to leave the stage.
Give it up for Lydia Tesema, y'all.
Give it up.